Hi, welcome back to Ridgeback Creations. I know it's been quite a long time since we made videos, so this is the video kind of addressing why we were gone for that long, and it's additionally a Lego building video because I love Lego, grew up with it, always have loved it, and I just wanted to show you guys the new set that I got, so I figured a story time and Lego would be a great fit for a video. So I just want to address a little bit why we didn't post any videos the last couple of years. It's a culmination of a lot of different things, and yeah, I just want to go a little bit into detail, but not too serious, because I don't want to upset anybody, and I don't want this to be a depressing video or anything. But yeah, last time we dropped off, or last time we did post a video, it was from our apartment in England. We had just moved in, and we were ready to come at you guys with a lot of new videos. We had a lot of ideas of things we wanted to do, but the apartment was noisy and Max was really busy at school. He had a lot less time to help out with the videos, and this is a two-man job. Like, I'm not doing these videos alone at all. Like, we're two people working equally hard. Max behind the camera and me in front of the camera. So yeah, time management wise, it was really difficult for us to find time. And he had planned, like, well, he did attend school, and I had planned to get a job in England, and I did. Matter of fact, I actually got a job at Lego, so I was gonna work at a Lego store. But then, before my first shift, I figure out that I can't make money abroad because then I have to pay a lot of money to keep my health insurance back home. So, and I was waiting for a surgery back then, so I had to come up to the Lego store and say, hey, you know what? I'm really happy that you gave me a shot at a job. I've never really gotten a job from an interview before, so it was a real bummer that when I finally got a job from an interview, I couldn't take it. So a lot of my time was then spent at home thinking about our finances and trying to not spend much money because we had done a little bit of savings before we moved over. But yeah, one student, one person unemployed, you don't really make that much money, and therefore a lot of the time was spent doing other things that, yeah, we didn't make any videos because he didn't have time and I wasn't really inspired. I was struggling mentally because I felt I was pretty much useless, and I was waiting for the surgery that I was hoping would happen at some point. I had been waiting for 2 years when at the end of January I got the message that I would actually finally get the operation. And January was great. Max and I was finally able to take some small trips around England to see things, and we had agreed upon during New Year's that we really wanted to see England while we lived there and explore like everyday life. And sadly, we didn't really get more than a couple of trips early in January to see Brighton and the Black Park and different locations before I got the call that my operation was up, or like I had to go and do the operation. And when I was going to do my surgery, sadly, Max's grandpa passed away. So he went home to see his family. And that was really tough for me because going on a lot of medication, going into a surgery, your emotions really spiral, and having to think about that mental stuff while having to go through a pretty big surgery. I was pretty much beaten up for weeks. My nose was actually technically broken for 6 months, so it was quite hard. And then the way I looked, it was no way that I was going to make a video or have the energy to make anything while I looked like I did. So I just really tried to spend the time focusing on, yeah, my recovery and making sure that Max could finish school. Then I was going back to England and London and Watford, which is where we lived. And then I was coming back to Norway. That's where I'm from. So if you're wondering, I'm Norwegian and Max is Swedish. But going back and forth. And then around my birthday, Max's other grandpa passed away as well. So he lost two grandparents in a really short time span. And he was finishing up a bachelor degree, and I was sick. So it was a struggle. And then we moved back to Norway, which is where we live right now. And a lot of stuff just continued happening. Small stuff, family things, a great friend passed away, and just all these things just made you keep forgetting to post a video. And after a time, it's not a part of your daily life anymore. You're not focused on it, you're focused on other things. I tried to get a job. I work freelance, so I have jobs sporadically, and then the jobs is everything that I think about. So I didn't really prioritize YouTube, but I was thinking about it a lot. I was missing all you guys that have been there for me and are still there for me. You guys are wonderful, and I really wanted to create the best content for you guys that we were able to produce, and it wasn't the case when everything was going on. And things happen for everyone at some point. And so, yeah, we just had to take the time off, find ourselves, balance our life out a little bit, figure out what are our future plans, and really focus on our mental health. And yeah, my anxiety hasn't been the greatest the last couple of years, and I did have another surgery in the autumn of the same year, so that really put me back again. So it's just taken a lot of time, and now, funnily enough, I just got a new message that I'm waiting for a new surgery that's supposed to happen in August, but that was supposed to happen the 19th of August, and Max and I are actually getting married in the 21st. So that's kind of impossible. I had to call the hospital and ask if there was any possibility that they can move the operation. So now I'm unsure when it's going to happen, but it's probably going to happen around September, hopefully, if everything turns out fine. And yeah, we've been saving money, wanting to get married, and then this great big pandemic, which everyone is aware of by now, happened. So after we sent out all the invitations to all of the family, we just have to send out new information that we will still get married legally, but the party and the ceremony with friends and family will just have to wait until next year, because yeah, that's not doable right now with friends and family coming from several different countries. It's not doable having everyone come over here because of rules and laws at the moment. But we're trying to stay focused, and this pandemic have also given us the opportunity to think outside the box, reevaluate our values, and actually starting to create YouTube content again. So in a way, it's not all bad. It's still bad, but it's still a good thing coming out of something bad. So I'm happy to say that I think we're pretty much back at making videos. They will probably be a little bit different than the ones we've had in the past. I want to put more of our life out there. I want to show that we are human beings behind the projects, and that we put a lot of work and a lot of passion into what we do. And I hope that you guys stick around and enjoy the content that is going to come, because yeah, I really want you guys to like what we do. We do a lot of work with it, and now I'm just blabbing on. And yeah, a short summary. There's a lot more that happens 2 years in a life, but just wanted to let you guys know that there's not excuses, but when life happens, you kind of put stuff that isn't essential to the side, and you try to focus on the bigger things that makes your day go by a lot easier. So yeah, that's the reasons, and we had to do a lot of changes, but we're still happy. We're a happy couple, soon getting married. I'm really excited to finally be able to call Max my husband, and so hopefully we can show you guys a little bit from that as well when that time comes. I really want to share the great moments in our life with you guys, because I consider a lot of you guys to be really close friends by now. I talk to a lot of you guys on Instagram, and it's so lovely to keep in touch with people and see what you guys create. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching our channel again, and thank you guys for being so patient with us, and I'll see you in the next one.